welcome to Book Chat. My name is Leslie and I am the Reading Safari and Stream Coordinator for Monterey County Free Libraries. I have an excellent book for our Book Chat today. It is Help, Thanks, Wow, The 3 Essential Prayers by Anne Lamott. This was published back in 2012. Anne Lamott is a writer. She's published some novels, but for what I normally read her for is her memoirs and her essays on faith, which is what this book is. This book was published in 2012, and I read it very, very shortly after my dad died that year, and it was a beacon of light in what was a very difficult time. So I wanted to share something about this, some things from this book, because it is so meaningful to me and because I enjoy spiritual books that aren't overly spiritual. So hang in there and we are going to get started on this book with the prelude, Prayer 101. I do not know much about God and prayer, but I have come to believe over the past 25 years that there's something to be said about keeping prayer simple. Help, thanks, wow. You may, in fact, be wondering what I even mean when I use the word prayer. It's certainly not what the TV Christians mean. It's not for display purposes like plastic sushi or neon. Prayer is private, even when we pray with others. It is communication from the heart to that which surpasses understanding. Let's say it is communication from one's heart to God. Or if that is too triggering or ludicrous a concept for you, to the good, the force that is beyond our comprehension, but that in our pain or supplication or relief, we don't need to define or have proof of any established contact with. Let's say it is what the Greeks call the really real, what lies within us beyond the scrim of our values, positions, convictions, and wounds. Or let's say it is a cry from deep within to life or love with capital L's. Let's not get too bogged down on whom or what we pray to. Let's just say prayer is communication from our hearts to the great mystery, or goodness, or Howard, to the animating energy of love we are sometimes bold enough to believe in, to something unimaginably big and not us. We could call this force not me, or not preachers on stage with a choir of 800, or for convenience, we could just say God. So that is the opening for this book, Help, Thanks, Wow. And I think the point of this whole book is that the 3 essential prayers are 1, a prayer for help, a prayer to say thank you, and a prayer to say, wow, like, wow, this earth is so beautiful and so wonderful, and I'm so happy. Or, wow, the ocean looks amazing tonight. I cannot believe how amazing everything is. And I really like prayer being boiled down to something as simple as this, because it becomes not about, dogma. It becomes about, I don't know, your own soul and doing what feels right for yourself. And I love that about Anne Lamott's spiritual writings. Like I said, they're spiritual, but they're not overly so. They're extremely accessible. And she is what I would call an irreverent Christian. She's very down to earth, very hilarious, and she's been through a lot in her life. So she speaks from a place of knowing, and even though she'd probably deny it, a place of wisdom. So, as I said, when my father died almost 8 years ago, this was one of the books that I turned to because it had recently been published, and it brought me peace, and it made me feel like there was something bigger than me at work. And that really was all that I could have asked for in those truly hard moments of deep, deep loss. And you might be feeling some of those moments now. And I would always recommend an Anne Lamott book. She's amazing. it's not just this book that we have in our catalog, but we have several of her other ones. And I recommend them all because I have read them all. So, but this one is it's a great intro because it's only really 102 pages. It's fantastic. It's accessible. It's for everybody. Not just, the people who are properly reverent. It's for all of us who are irreverent as well. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's book chat. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.